Even if you don't like the FA Cup, you are in for a treat this afternoon. Welcome back to the TNC Watchalong. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. As always, with the midweek and the weekend kickoffs, it feels like we've only just left. But we're back. We've got our stream set up. We've got our beer at the ready. And we have got a strong team out this afternoon, Chris.
Welcome to the TNT Watch Along. Jack, you know what? Let's do the double. Let's go all the way. Why the hell not? Off to Wembley we go. Arsenal are being knocked out, so they're not going to win it again. Why the hell not? You might hate the FA Cup, but I'll tell you one thing for free. Daniel Farke wants a piece of it, and you can tell by his team, Jack, that he is hungry for Wembley glory.
It's a wonderful segment. As always, a big thank you to One Football for sponsoring these watch-alongs. You can download the app in the description below, and I've used their app to pull the team news today. Tim Krul starts in goal. A unchanged defensive line. Max Aarons, Grant Hanley, Ben Gibson, Jakob Sorensen. Change their forwards, though. It's Alex Tete and Lucas Roop. Both of them playing for the first time in a little while. And then this is a very exciting three and behind Jordan Hugill. Onel Hernandez returns to the starting lineup. Kieran Dowell, otherwise known as Daldinho, with Puemezwa Poeta and goal hero Jordan Hugill starts up front. Very strong team. This is Barnsley's. They're going for a 4-3-3. Alex Mowat will be playing this afternoon. He, of course, missed out on the last time these two played due to COVID. Adebayo, Addy. We'll call him Big Addy. Corley Woodrow. That's about it. Hellick. I don't know too many of them, to be honest. But Chris, that Norwich team, there's real emphasis there for a cup run.
Oh God, yeah, mate. It's such a strong team. And to be fair, there is an element, of course, of Daniel Farke has to play some of these players, right? That is the truth of the matter. But it's really exciting as a Norwich fan.
Could have just gone with the youth team though,
Absolutely, and the word in the Barnsley camp from a lot of their fans is that they literally do not care about this game at all. So why not? Let's just have a go. And there's absolutely no reason why Norwich can't hunt this game early doors, grab a couple of goals, shut up shop, and just do a nice professional job today. Fingers crossed. But look, it's a double-edged sword. If we go out early, we've got all of our energy for the league. But why the hell not? Daniel Farke has always made it clear that he respects the cup. That he wants to go far in it. I think it's almost like a hidden target of perhaps Stuart Webber, Delia, Daniel Farke. Let's see if Norwich City can go far in a cup. How many years has it been? I think the last time we got anywhere near anything in the cup was actually when we played. I think it was Aston. We got to Aston Villa in the round of
quarters. I think was it? Yeah.
I've been around a 16 prior to the quarters. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. And that was when Christian Benteke absolutely shat on us, in prime Benteke. But apart from that, we've not really tasted a proper cup run. Actually, no. To be fair, we did of course beat Spurs, didn't we? Which was iconic, right? But yeah, mate, I'm excited about today. I'm excited to see Tim Krul smiling now as he's warming up on the pitch. I'm excited to see Ben Gibson and Grant Hanley continue there and solidifying their solid centre-back partnership. We're playing a brilliant team today, and it's going to be a really exciting game, and it's going to be a really exciting watch-along. And just to remind everyone, welcome along. Don't forget to get your TNC setups in. Loads of you are doing that already. All you've got to do is take a picture of your screen, #NCFC at Talk Norwich City, tweet it out to us, and as a thanks for your support, we will retweet absolutely all of them on the Talk Norwich City Twitter account and also the Instagram account. Don't forget that one as well. Massive thanks for all of your support. 410 of you in the house already, and do us a favour. If you're here for the ride today, get your mates involved as well. Share the link, get it in your group chats, your Nodge group chats, and get them all in and enjoy the banter, the celebrations, and hopefully not a misery of a shoddy cup game. I've got my Laken's beer, Jack, prepared and ready to go. My yellow yellow and green Lakens. I've also bunged in a little orange today as well. So I'm fully stocked. So if this game is getting boring, you'll have to excuse me, guys. I'm going to just resort to drinking.
Well, the orange is, of course, voted the best ale in the world. It's won World Beer Awards multiple times.
Wow.
You can get Lakens 20% off in the description. I think the fascinating thing about today's game is I'm not a massive fan of the cup competitions historically for Norwich, because often we've been fighting for promotion or relegation, as we are fighting for promotion this season. But we haven't got a game in midweek, so there's a nice gap for us to get recovered. Also, a big shout out to Craig. If it wasn't for Craig Killett, we wouldn't have a stream for the match today. So thanks to Craig, and a legal stream as well.
Yeah.
So don't go reporting us to any police officers. But the squad today, we've rested Buendia, we've rested Cantwell. Pookie's obviously not fit. There's a few big players that aren't playing. So this is a second string side, but still on paper, it's very strong. Certainly against championship opposition. Barnsley will be resting some players. I don't think they're going to be fully up for it. It's going to be an interesting one. We narrowly got past Barnsley last time we played them. It wasn't so long ago. A brilliant Buendia goal on that day. They're a good side, Barnsley, but just looking at the teams, I think there's a clear gap in quality today. Get your score predictions in, as always. I know loads of you love the FA Cup. Loads of you pouring into the stream. So clear excitement here. Which is absolutely brilliant. Jamie says, isn't Cantwell injured? Yes, he is injured. I think it was a back strain or something. It didn't sound too serious. I don't think he would have played today anyway.
Whilst people get in their score predictions, Jack, let's go with ours. What are you feeling today? Because I know you're a bit of a skeptic about the Cup. I know that you always like to be a bit pessimistic when it comes to the FA Cup. So go on, let's put your balls on the line and let me know, what is your big score prediction for today? What is it? Well,
the squad's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. I think on paper we should be winning this game. The defensive line is unchanged, and that's really important. Hugill, 3 goals and scored in the last round of the FA Cup, 2 in the week. He's in fine form. Hernandez and Poeta returning. I'm feeling very confident. I can see this being 3-4-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, mate, I'm so surprised you said that. And I am with Liam last on YouTube. 4-0 Norwich semi-finals this year. Apart from the semi-finals bit, Liam, because I'm going to say we're going to go all the way. This is the year. I tell you, you know what? If you've not booked the time off work together, as No Context TNC on Twitter says, book your flights to Kazakhstan, people, because we're going to win the FA Cup. I'm going 4-0, Jack. I think it's no mercy today. I think we're going to absolutely steamroll them. I'm happy to put my neck on the line. This Norwich City team have no mercy. We are a class above, and loads of people are predicting similar scorelines. Ashley Barley says 0 Barnsley and 3-4 Norwich City. Mr. Radio Floyd is saying silverware. Wow, absolutely love the compliment. And also massive talking point today, Jack, which we've not really spoken about at all, is the mighty Cuban king, Anel Hernandez, the beast himself, is starting today. That's going to be a massive, massive boost for him personally, but also the boys out on the pitch, isn't it?
No, massively, yeah. I think, having Hernandez in there is massive for his pace. I think the player I'm looking more at today, though, is Poeta. Like, there's clear potential there. Okay. And he's a very exciting player, but I just haven't seen enough of him when he's got into dangerous positions. And the fact that he's getting into dangerous positions is a credit to him, and he should be praised for that. But when he has got there hasn't been too much to kind of shout about. So I'd love to see Poeta on the score sheet today, or if not, setting up a goal. The teams, we're at kickoff already. The last 10 minutes has absolutely flown by. Great to see all of you here. If you haven't already, please do click subscribe to TNC. We're growing really nicely at the moment. And if you subscribe, you get notified every single time we go live. It's completely free. Kickoff is upon us. Jordan Hugill will be kicking off on what looks a really bare pitch, actually. I think a lot of clubs are struggling to maintain the kind of standard of grass that they'd like at the moment. But Norwich are knocking it about nicely here and already getting it down the left-hand side through Poeta.
Are you okay? Clubs aren't managing to keep their grass cut.
No, it's a genuine thing.
You are joking me.
No, like loads of clubs, like Leeds have had to spend 400 grand on a new pitch. Swansea have. Farker was moaning about it in the week because of the amount of games at the moment, and there wasn't the time over the summer to regrow the grass. Look, it's a thing.
Well, look, let us know.
This pitch does look horrendous, by the way.
Yeah, it does. But you know what? This actually reminds me of the Lambert days, playing on pitches like this in likes of League One, etc. This is what it's all about. And I
always think as well. I think we said it last time. Whenever Norwich go up against the team in red, it just looks like extra special because the colours are contrasting, and it just looks like a proper FA Cup tie list. And of course, Farker is best mates with the Barnsley manager, isn't he? I think was it him who didn't recommend him the job, did he? But they're good pals.
The Barnsley manager actually said to Daniel Farker before he took the job, "Shall I take the job?" And right. He was on the same management course as him, hence why they're so well connected. Barnsley with an early attack here, and it's gone out of play straight away. Awful play from Barnsley.
What minute are you on? Are we in sync?
I'm on 01:40.
Okay, 2 seconds behind. I can deal with that.
Yeah, that'll do, mate. I wouldn't mix it up today. And speaking of mixing things up, folks, a lot of you will. Well, to be fair, if you've not heard or seen the TNC shanty, you've probably been living under a rock, quite frankly. And I have got a bit of an announcement actually, which is this man here, this very, very intelligent, talented man, Paul Davis. The man, he's not just got a big fish. He's got big talent in the music industry. Paul has been incredible, and what he has done is he has taken the TNC shanty and he has produced a very, very special, recorded, proper, polished version of the TNC shanty, and I will be publishing it tonight. And it will be available to download. So for all of you guys that love the TNC shanty and you want to put it in when you, I don't know, listen to the gym, pre-match, post-match, celebrations, whenever, you can do it. So it will be published tonight. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Paul for producing that. It's a brilliant, brilliant version of the TNC shanty. Welcome along to the TNC Watchalong. 524 of you.
Here you go, Chris. This big bad Barry is here to back me up. Whipped in ball from Barnsley. Oh, a chance here for Barnsley. Early doors cleared away. Barry used to be a groundsman at the Den, and Jack is talking sense. It gets torn up quickly. Well, there you go.
Yeah, but that's Mill. That's Mill.
Early strike. Oh, my goodness. Tim Krul struggling to deal with that. Corley Woodrow with the strike. Straight down the middle. It's swerving. Krul just about deals with it.
No, we're all right. Wouldn't be worried about that. Timmy Krul, by the way, absolutely buzzing to see him back in the lineup. Just actually, just going to get a quick little bet on, actually. I forgot to put a bet on today. Of course, if you're under 18, please don't bet responsibly as always as well. I'm going to go for a Simon Alexander special +4 goals today. Mate, we're honestly, we're going to take these to town today.
Well, I don't think we've progressed out of our own half at the moment, so be careful.
No, don't be silly.
Are we playing the TNC Shanty remix today?
Well, look, there is I think Paul has messaged me saying it's completed. So, but there's lots of comments saying that people want to hear it. So, do you know what? At full time, we will air the TNC Shanty
if we win.
Proper version if we win.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you better hope we win. You better hope we win.
It's an absolute masterpiece. I was listening to it in the bath last night. It really made for quite a special atmosphere.
Yell it, Meg. I tell you what, you're not the only one. Actually, I had a WhatsApp from Michael Bailey. Actually, on the morning after I published it, and he said, "Absolutely love it. I've been singing it in the shower ever since."
Brilliant.
There you go.
It's catchy.
Endorsed by the Michael Bailey himself. So far, Jack, Barnsley actually, keeping Norwich City in their own box. Actually,
I think I know you laugh, but the way that Norwich like to play, it's going to be a struggle on this pitch today. You can see the amount of bobbles. I'm getting the excuses in early, but that's a genuine problem for Norwich.
Oh my God, come on, Jack. You can't blame bobbles. Come on, like you can't not. I'm not even rising to that bait. I'm really not.
It's a genuine thing. If you're trying to knock it about and there's like rabbit holes on the pitch.
Andrew Collier, in other words, in other news, says TNC Shanty to become TNC official goal music. Well, look, at the moment, the goal music is Zombie Nation, but perhaps, and to be fair, we can now officially avoid copyright, so we can actually play it potentially as well. So, yeah, let's see how we get on. Here we go. First super chat of the day. Look at this hat. He's PNC hat. I love this. Message says, just wanted to say thanks for doing that birthday message yesterday, Chris. Made my dad's day. Mate, no problem at all. Always happy to speak to anyone in the old DMs. If you're feeling lonely and down during these times, always happy to talk. Thank you so much for your super chat. Absolute top man. Enjoy the show today.
Great hat as well. Great hat.
Connor Butcher, Lakens is the new we're fucking going up juice. Absolutely. Well, actually, for today, it's the we're going to Wembley juice.
And winning the trophy and coming home with the double. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think I've genuinely played on better Sunday League pitches than this pitch.
Michael Daniels calling you out already. He said
that was a genuine one.
Oh, don't start me on that as well. Christoph Zimmerman that day should have punted it into Rose Ed. He didn't do his job.
He couldn't see.
Oh, honestly, blaming. You've got to take responsibility and accountability in life, Jack. Take ownership of the problems. Ridiculous.
Yeah, but when the floodlights go out.
Just want to say a massive thank you to all of the people that have sent in their TNC setups on Twitter. There is absolutely tons. I'm now retweeting absolutely all of them. Huge thank you for all of your support, and a huge thank you to Toby Gallant, £5 from YouTube.
Yeah, Toby. Afternoon, lads. Great to be tuning in again. I hope all is well. Yeah, I am well. I think Chris is well. He always logs on extremely last minute before we go live, so I never actually speak to him outside of this. Look, he looks well to me. Farker's on his horse. What a great team support. We've got Leitner and Buendia, not Rhodes. Have we still got Leitner's still part of Norwich, isn't he?
Yeah, I just want to say a massive shout out to Duncan Hamilton. I've absolutely no idea where he is, but he's got his TNC setup on in the car.
Wow.
Stay safe, Duncan. He says it's 4 a.m. in the car to get service on holiday. There you go. That's dedication. That's absolute dedication to the TNC Watchalong.
4 a.m. Where could that be? Like,
let us know where you're watching in the world today. Give us a tweet. Say hello. Get yourselves in the chats. Don't forget. Where are the chants in the comment section today? By the way? Disappointed. Maybe a couple of the regulars aren't in yet. We've seen Big Bad Barry. We've seen Cheesy Geezer. Let's see where the regulars are at. Let's go to the comment section actually and see what people are saying. Here we go. David Berber, the man with the best cocktails, says pitch is a field. Yeah,
I've seen better field, David. I've seen better field.
Here we go. It's Eleanor. Chris, I think you should be this year's UK entry for the Eurovision Song Contest. Look. If I get approached for it and the money's right, we'll see what I can do. Right.
Bohetta putting on the afterburners. He's still going. He's not anymore.
Mate.
How many times have I said that this season?
You love
Bohetta's got the ball. He's not anymore.
Big up to Ryan. I don't know. This is exactly why I'm more excited to see NL than PP. Ryan Thompson, £1.99 super chat. Big up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan.
Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. We are well, and we hope you're well too. Adam says, "How a little scrimmage." Chris Elliott,
hey,
of course, of the Feed, a fantastic charity in Norwich.
I'll tell you what, Chris is looking well in that photo.
Chris is always looking well. Chris is just a sublime human being. 110. He's a solid performer. Absolutely love Chris Elliott. Legend of the game. Good evening. Good evening. Wow. I've not even had a couple of sips of late. Good evening. Hello.
Well, I think when the sun's starting to go down here, Chris, so I can count it as evening, I think.
Sid Seaman is watching from Bahrain. Hello.
Am I right, Sid, that Bahrain is actually pronounced Bahrain rather than Bahrain? Look, I want to be getting pronunciations right. I think it's Bahrain.
Oh, here we go. One Leeds fan channel in the house. Great. I mean, I doubt any of you do, but I personally do actually respect Leeds.
You used to hate Leeds.
No. I used to hate and still hate Pontus Jansson for 2-footing a disabled fan. You know that, Jack. I'll never let that drop. But they are a proper football club. Anyway, One Leeds fan channel in the house. We want a shanty song, Chris Reeve. Look, mate, we are going to be officially airing an actual recorded version of the final whistle should Norwich City win today. But I think I'll probably leave another live version until the next league watch along. But thank you so much.
I guess the last watch along was your live lounge equivalent, wasn't it? And today is the radio edit.
Yeah, absolutely was. It's sorry, Mr. E on YouTube says time stamp, please. It's 10 minutes 53 on my watch. Norwich City playing it about at the back at the moment. Max Aaron's doing incredibly well to find a ball out to Anel, the Cuban.
Go on, the boys.
And it's now gone out for a throw in and plays break it up. I must say, Jack, early doors. Barnsley are not just chasing shadows. They're actually putting on a lot of pressure, and I must say that their formation is actually working quite well against Norwich at the moment. It's aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the thing that was impressive when they came to Carrow Road. They're very, very good in terms of pressing. They don't allow Norwich to have time and space. I think so often we've seen this season clubs sit and block very low and just sit deep, and that works for a certain amount of time, but I don't think it's you can't do that for too long. Barnsley the opposite, pressing high.
Speaking of sitting deep, I just want to say a massive big up to this man who has tweeted his TNC setup. Don't forget, we're retweeting all of them. He's watching in the bar.
I tell you what, exceptional bubbles.
I tell you what, exceptional bubbles, and that might be so far TNC setup of the watch along. Get yours in. All you've got to do is hashtag NCFC at Talk Norwich City, and we will retweet and share all of them on Instagram and Twitter today. Thank you so much to all of you getting in the comment section already, bouncing off each other. There's loads of good vibes today, loads of big, bold and brave score predictions today. But so far, 12 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. It's a Barnsley corner. And to be fair, they've been the better side, Jack, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so. They've probably had more of the ball, and they've certainly had, in terms of more shots than us. I don't think we've had a shot as of yet. We've struggled to get out of our half. Like we've tried to hit them on the counter a couple of times.
Genuinely, we have actually struggled to get out of our half. We're not just.
I don't think that's a worry. I think we might just need to. That's a great ball from Barnsley, whipped into the box, cleared by Slabhead Hanley. I think we might have to adjust the way in which we play today. I think we might have to go a tad more direct, maybe looking for for the outlets of Hernandez and Poeta. John Cammack is watching us, and Ipswich versus Peterborough. Well, up the posh today.
Is that a cup game or a league game?
That's league, mate. They're not still in the cup, are they?
Superb. Come on, the bloody posh. They're going to get butchered there today at Portman Road.
Peterborough are a good side.
Mate,
Peterborough are a good side.
Peterborough are going to absolutely take Ipswich to the car wash, and I cannot wait.
Chance. Good save, Tim Krul.
Mate, you're so far behind me. I love it. I'm so relaxed.
I'm going to hit a refresh. I might lose everything, but, risk and reward.
There's another shout for TNC setup of the watch along here. It's actually been DM'd into us by Christopher Woolner, who's a chef, a geek, and a cat lover. And it looks like he's got the watch along in his kitchen as he's preparing dishes. So, wow. Brilliant. Absolutely extravagant stuff from Christopher Woolner. Thank you.
I couldn't quite see, but it looked like he was cooking up a trip to Wembley there.
Do you smell a trip to Wembley?
It would be such a shame if we do the double in the season we can't go to the grounds.
Well, yeah, but there's then 2 virtual trophy lifts rather than 1 on the TNC.
Yeah, it would be absolute limbs on the watch along.
So think of the
Matthew Aaron's space to run into.
Here he is, the Barcelona-bound boy, doing absolutely brilliant as always. Brilliant bits.
Aldinho.
Oh, go on. Dowaldinho gets the ball into
Corner.
the box. The Norwich City corner. Come on, the boys.
Okay,
Jack,
14 minutes 59 into this game now.
Jack, absolutely brilliant from Anel
Oh, he's
Hernandez.
offside.
It has to be said there. Anel's skill there was brilliant. He actually flicks it behind him. He's just narrowly offside. It's unfortunate. It's lovely stuff. Anel Hernandez looks really, really lively today already, which is absolutely brilliant to see. And it's also brilliant to see loads of people in the comment section. Conky Lonky on YouTube says HMS pissed the cup. Yeah, why not? Yeah, absolutely. There once was a ship that set to sea that goes by the name of HMS Pistol League.
How many times do them lyrics kind of circulate in your brain every day?
Probably every half an hour at the moment. And Becky, my missus, is absolutely killing me for it. So, yeah.
Do you project it out loud or just kind of internalize it?
Then it's a good shower song, isn't it? It's a good shower song. Belt it out.
Okay.
Anyway, it's still 0-0. 16 minutes gone. Tim Krul has just he's just collected the ball from a shot.
A lot of shots, Barnsley.
Shot from Barnsley from the outside of the box. So far, Tim Krul has had the most touches of the game with 25, and tellingly Gibson and Hanley, followed by Britton of Barnsley, and then Max Aarons. That to me absolutely tells you the tale so far of the opening exchanges in this game. Barkley, wow, God, I missed that place. Barnsley are pinning us back. They're keeping us in our own half, and we are struggling.
Go on, Jordan.
Jordan's working so hard again. It's brilliant, and the Cuban Messiah is
at him on him. Get at him.
He's taking him. Oh, he's won a corner. And
that's what he's so good at, Onel, is even if you're not necessarily going to get a cross in, win a corner, push, just relieve pressure on your midfield and defence. Great to have Onel back in the side.
Yeah, great to have Onel back in the side, and great to have Franklin Miller, who's watching all the way from the USA. Massive thank you, Franklin. Thank you for all of your TNC setups so far. Remember, we will retweet absolutely all of them as a thank you.
Corner ball. Podemos a Poeta.
Go on. It's a good ball.
It was a good ball.
It's a good ball. Wow.
And again. Oh, he's going again. Oh, no, he's not. What's happening here? Yeah, he is.
He's furious with it as well. The man with the immaculate man bun is moaning to the referee. But still, the deadlock.
What's that for?
It's 0-0. I'm not sure. And Daniel Farker's got his arms out by the side at the moment. Daniel Farker wearing his darker parka today.
He can't be offside.
He's having a pop at the ref already. He's not best pleased, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a championship quality referee.
What's that for?
I've absolutely no idea, mate. I'm used to the shit officiating now. I just kind of ride with it, mate. I'm used to just absolute nonsense.
If anyone can let us know why that was given as a Barnsley free kick, I'd love to know.
Let's go to the comment section now and get a couple on screen, because as always, we massively appreciate your support. Lewis Folger, thanks for the quid, mate. Top man, OTBC. Great to see you. Simon Duarte, really great comment. Wanted to get this on screen, actually. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no, it's a Norwich City foul in our box. Max Aaron's been pushed over there, and he's having a pop at the player as well. He's not best pleased. Simon Duarte on Facebook. Hello to you, Simon. He says, perfect opportunity for Anel, Dowaldinho and PP to put in a stake for a regular starting slot. With injuries raising their ugly heads again. Yeah, absolutely. It's an opportunity today for those lads to prove a point, to kind of more or less knock on Daniel Farker's door and say, hello, I'm here and I'm ready to rock. But so far, it's not looking particularly glamorous, is it?
No, I don't think anyone was expecting, peak 2012 Barcelona out of this game. I
was.
Look, I think time will be the thing here. Norwich have more quality than Barnsley. It's as simple as that. We just have to keep tight. Tim Krul's been really good so far. They've managed to get a few shots away, but I think as time ticks on, we'll be the team that hopefully comes out on top. I know that people are saying that using the pitch is an excuse, but this will genuinely have an effect on the way Norwich play today. It's so bobbly, it's so muddy.
But not that much, because Barnsley are playing, really good football at the moment, Jack. So I'm not buying that from you yet.
No, I just think from the effect, like Norwich really like to play it out from the back, and that's a great thing. But when it is so bobbly, you can't maybe take the risks that you usually would.
Yeah, maybe. And
Look, I'm clutching at straws here. I just want a goal.
Edward Lake is absolutely furious. He's smashing his TV in. He says, "Standard, useless officials." Edward, we're all you right now, my friend. Welcome.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake. I think the lino thought it was headed by a Norwich player, and Poeta would have probably then been offside, but it clearly wasn't.
Canary Yellow watching in Spain, OTBC. Hello from España. Welcome along. Welcome along to all of you. 676 of you in already, early doors. Loads of you piling in. Don't forget to get your mates involved. Grab the link, chuck it in your Norwich group chats, your Nodge group chats.
I love the fact that there are genuinely TNT Watchalong group chats. I guess it's the same as, like, me and a few mates have like a Soccer Saturday group chat where we are the poor man's equivalent.
Who are you then? Are you Jeff Stelling or Paul Merson?
No, I'm probably Charlie Nicholas. Like, he's the one that just spouts the most nonsense, I think.
Oh dear, here we go. Wow, hell of a question. MJ Elvin _chef. Here we go. Someone wants a plug. What's for dinner tonight, lads? Wow.
Well, I'm actually me and Jen are going to the supermarket after this. So the worrying thing about going to the supermarket on a fairly empty stomach is it always ends up with just so much stuff in your trolley.
Come on.
So I wouldn't know what I'm having for dinner as of yet. But I can update you in the next watch along.
Hello from Dunford.
What are you having? You can't just skip the question.
Mate, I'm not sure yet, actually, to be honest with you.
Takeaway? You had a takeaway last night, didn't you?
Yeah, probably. I love a takeaway, me. I actually had
big Houlihan burger.
Yeah, big up to Gonzo's. I normally have the Grant Holt burger from Gonzo's. It's just like a massive, huge, great thing. But actually, I went for the Wes Houlihan, the Houlihan burger, which was a smaller version, which was lovely, actually. Very good.
I saw you post that on Twitter. I couldn't get my head around what egg and beetroot in a burger tastes like.
Well,
I'm not a fan of egg in burgers.
Oh, wow. That's horrendous from you. Goodness gracious.
Not really. I like eggs and I like burgers, but I don't like eggs in burgers.
Yeah, it's because you're not big up on the protein, are you, mate? Any excuse for eggs is a good excuse for me. And that's an early ball in for Norwich City, and it's cleared by Barnsley. 22 minutes, 24 seconds.
You can't be claiming a burger as a bulking, muscular food.
Why? Loads of protein.
Yeah, but
egg.
Yeah, but when I'm scoffing burgers down, I'm not doing it for my physique.
Mate, it's calories. Here we go. PP's on a run. Oh, he's been tackled by the Barnsley player. Anderson, number 6 for Barnsley. He's got his running shoes on.
As you can tell, everyone, this is a really dross game.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to drink lots today.
I think I might be limited to Botter today because I do need to drive later on.
Yeah.
But when we're 4-0 up, that will be my intoxication. Go on. Who's that? Lucas Roop. Twinkle Toes. Go on, then.
Darryl Dino's pulled a shot away there, and it's been intercepted by Barnsley, and they're trying to break forwards now on the potato field pitch, playing it out the back and hooping it up. Johnny Wilkinson starts, gone all the way back to Alexander Tete. It's Tete. Lucas Rip loses it in midfield and then wins it back. Grant Hanley back to Lucas Rip, and now out to Maxi Aarons. Let's go to the comment section and see what people are saying so far. Nick L disagrees with me. He says eggs in burgers is very wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Fair enough. Susanna George says PPE is awesome today. Tom Buckley, thoughts on Wes at Cambridge? Well,
so good. Good. They're like top of the league, aren't they? Or second?
Hey, if it was up to me, Wes Houlihan would still be playing. I do not buy when he left.
Oh, he could easily get into our squad.
Honestly, nothing enraged me more than people saying that Wes's legs were done, all of this nonsense. Wes had another couple of seasons in him, 100%. And he's still banging the goals in for Cambridge. So there you go. That's my honest opinion.
He is absolutely adored at Cambridge. He is adored.
Charlie Squires, eggs and burgers is class.
Well, this is the biggest debate since Trump Biden, isn't it? Goodness.
Well, is it a debate? Who would debate Trump Biden?
Trump supporters would probably debate that Biden's not the man, and vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Egg. Oh, see, this isn't the one either. Adam, egg on a pizza. No.
That's a step. That's a step too far.
No, they do it at Pizza Express, don't they? It's so wrong.
Even for me, that is a step too far. It has to be. It has to be said. Great to see 699 of you now. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people in here today.
Yeah.
Grab all your mates, send them the link, get them involved. If you're watching on YouTube right now, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up because it really helps our video in the feed. And if you're watching on social media, Twitter, Facebook, etc., give it a share with your mates and get them in the house today. Loads of debate. Oh my goodness gracious me, local ballers. I don't know if you've had too many. I really hope you've not. I think you've had too many Lakens. They're saying egg on cereal. Goodness gracious me, that's
so much egg debate.
Okay,
this is the crazy thing, isn't it? We've got 700 people in here. We claim that like we're centered around football. We very rarely actually speak about the football. This is just an excuse to get together.
No, we do, but so far it's a dross game. It's literally like watching Pouring and Wanderers versus
so bad.
First side in the midfield. It's like midfield ping pong at the moment. It's dreadful. It's bobbling up and down. There's 26 minutes exactly on the clock now, and it's 0-0. Norwich City playing it out the back nicely. Here's a challenge for everyone in the comment section. What Norwich City egg puns can you come up with in the comments? Susanna George.
That's an excellent idea. When I lived in France, they had a pasta carbonara on top of a pizza. Love carbs, but it was confusing. Pasta on pizza. I mean, that sounds amazing. It also sounds like a horrendous food coma afterwards. Onel Hernandez getting forwards. He hasn't had too many carbs before this game. Corner ball for Norwich City.
Norwich City. Here we go.
This is something I'd love to imagine. Hang on a moment. Ollie Baines. Imagine Houlihan, Maddison, and Buendia behind Pookie. Ollie, that's Champions League material. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that.
Mate, we'd win the Champions League easily, 100%. And Daniel Stevenson, wow. Egg blended with Oasis. 199 super chat. Thanks so much for your support. And if you hadn't realised, Norwich City completely fucked up the corner. It's gone straight to Barnsley, and now it's at the back with Tim Krul, who's actually, for some reason, ventured out almost to the halfway line.
Oh, that's a lovely ball from Max Aarons into Premiswa Poeta.
It's a brilliant ball, to be fair. It really is. Is that Jordan Hugo on the wing? No, it's not. It's Jacob.
Oh, go on. Oh, unlucky.
Good to see Lucas Rook back in the side today. I must admit, I love how much you hate him. Just to clarify, I respect Lucas Rook.
No, I do as well. But the form under Oliver Skipp and Kenny McLean can't be overlooked, can it?
Yeah, no, fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Barnsley's goalkeeper has just come out to collect it. 27 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. Still loads of egg comments. We've got Eggy Buendia.
Jokan Elmander.
More like this one, you ready? Andrew Omelette Bumbade.
Great hat, Luke, by the way.
Yeah, Luke. Where's Luke? Let's get Luke back up on screen again.
Eggy Bennett.
That's a 10 out of 10 profile picture from Luke. That's profile picture of the watch-along so far, by the way, from Luke. Can you beat it? Get a comment in. Let's see what we can do here.
Delia makes extra special recipes.
She does. I've always followed. I'll tell you a big secret, actually. Revo's poaching were born from Delia's poached egg recipe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The great thing with Delia, much like this Norwich side, is they just get the simple things done very well.
Barnsley at the moment are controlling the ball in our box. They've got a crossing. It's gone across the box. Oh! It's just gone over the top of Styles. For Barnsley, Styles, he's got an absolutely terrible Barnet, by the way, even worse than mine. It's gone out to the wing there. They've got a ball into the box. It's really dangerous. And El Hernandez is ducked. And I tell you what, he's lucky he's got away with that. He's taken a big risk there, possibly even fouled him. But so far, it's 0-0. Norwich City aren't really doing that well in this game. Still, so many egg pans.
That's awful.
Why not, though?
No, I respect it. Look, we're in lockdown. Any egg jokes, the better. Oh, Jordan Hugill, he's offside.
Really?
Norwich doing very well at being offside today.
Not seen anything, like seriously anything from in terms of
Look at the possession stats, though.
We've had mate, that's mental. 71% possession for Norwich City, only 29% for Barnsley. But yet Barnsley have been so much more dangerous. They've had it in more dangerous positions. And so far, it has to be said, they look like the team that's more likely to break the deadlock. Here we go. Peter Pickering, Wegs Houlihan. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it needs work. This is nice. Quemazwa Omeletta.
Jesus. Just want to make, just whilst this game is absolutely shite, just wanted to...
Javi Kishtia, that's a good one.
Just wanted to go to a quick ad break. If you didn't know already, because you've been living under a rock, we're sponsored by Laken's Brewery. They make extremely good beer. And for
best
you,
beer in the world, in fact.
For you guys and you guys only, if you watch us on YouTube right now, if you go into the description and click on the link, you can go through to Laken's and get 20% off your next order. And Jack, what is that in terms of per beer? It's really cheap.
It's under £2 a bottle with that, which is like supermarket prices.
That's almost a crime, isn't it?
Barnsley, oh no!
What, Tim Krul there? It's a big chance for Barnsley. Max Aaron's actually miskicks his clearance as well, but luckily it's gone out for a throw-in. Norwich City absorbing a lot of pressure. Tim Krul makes a very important save. Very important.
Yeah, well, we haven't quite got into the game. I wouldn't say I'm worried as of yet, but yeah, Laken's, link in the description. Also now, the code works on multiple purchases because I know a lot of you were wanting repeat orders. So we've wangled the arms of Laken's to sort that out. So
making sure you're fully supplied for all of your watch-ons. By the way, are Ipswich losing yet? By the way, I'm surprised I've not heard any Ipswich updates in the comment section.
I don't think so. Let me have a look at One Football.
Thanks so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Everyone that's sending in their TNC setups, retweeting our tweets, liking this video on YouTube. It's really
0-0 Ipswich.
0-0, blimey. That's huge for them. Goodness me. Oh, wow. Hang on a minute. Let's just see what happens here. It's a Barnsley corner. It's been bunged into the box. And I think that's
bunged into the box. I like that saying.
Hernandez, he's broken forwards. It's brilliant. PP, afterburners. They're on. No, they're off. He's passed it backwards. But Max Aaron's just lumped it. By the way, it bobbled all the way over the other side to Jakob Sorensen. And Tete plays it back. And now it's back with Slabhead Hanley. There's a new TNC setup that could well be challenging the TNC setup of the Watchalong. Big up to this.
Brilliant.
They've decided to get their pussy involved. So, yeah, well done.
It's annoying that YouTube doesn't count a cat as an extra viewer.
Get onto them, mate.
Yeah, let's load up another device. Evening from Japan, 12:30 over here, watching the game, but it's pretty poor. Time for bed. No, if you're awake now, the best is yet to come. I think so. You know, this is a historic moment for Norwich City. Just another round in the walk to Wembley. Penalty to Peterborough. Great news. Come on the posh. No, Peterborough missed the penalty.
No. Oh my God. Oh God.
It scenes at Portman Road.
Wow. Blimey.
Max Aaron's progresses forward. Lovely play from Daldinho. Puemazwa Pajeta whipped in ball. Max Aaron's chance.
Go on.
Oh.
Mate, we had to do better there. It's absolutely amazing from Daldinho.
Better from Norwich.
A flick in between his legs. It's gone out wide. Max Aaron's gets a cross in. But not able to convert. Let's watch the replay back to now. That's extravagant from Daldinho. It's miskicked from Max Aaron's. It was a cross from PP. Max Aaron,
great play.
Able to speed in this game. I tell you what, it's actually a big chance for Norwich. Big chance there. Not looking good so far.
The Peterborough penalty was woeful. Unlucky Peterborough.
Well,
they'll get more chances.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear. Well, here we go then. It's still 0-0. Slabhead Hanley is playing the ball out now. Hugo plays it forward. Out to Jakob Sorensen, the man in form, the best left back in the Championship by a country mile at the moment. It's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So good to see so many of you in the comment section updating us on all of the the ecstatic scenes going on. And
this is very good from David. Sorry, one more egg pun. Antoine Sibiegski.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. That's it, folks. Egg pun's done. Well done.
How are we 35 minutes into this game?
By the way,
literally nothing has happened.
By the way, Jack, something we need to have a discussion about is the fact that last time you missed the you actually missed the second goal because you were having a poo. So
No, I wasn't. I wasn't having a number 2.
Can you please explain to the audience like what the hell you were doing?
Well, I had a lot to drink, not alcohol. I just love to stay hydrated basically through the day. So my bladder was working overtime.
I love
and I thought I timed it well. Look, a lot of people were saying, I can't believe you missed the goal. Well, it's better than peeing yourself in front of 1,000 people. So
yeah, yeah, very true. Fair play. You got yourself out of that. Here we go. Lucas Rook plays a ball out wide. It's gone out for a throw in, but Norwich City throw taking a deflection. We're bringing the ball forwards now. Norwich City starting to turn the cogs in their engine now. By the way, something that we haven't commented on, Jack. I've noticed that the Lucas cars, Lotus cars, are our shirt sleeve sponsor today.
Are they?
Yeah, if you notice on the other sleeve, we've got Lotus cars.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Norwich City bagging the cash. Why the hell not?
A lot of talk about Daldinho in the comment section.
Yeah.
What have we rated of his performance so far?
Daldinho?
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, an absolutely brilliant flick that almost made the opening goal. I'm not going to give Daldinho a tough time. Like he was injured at such an unfortunate time, right at the beginning of the season, and this is now him getting up to speed, right? And actually, because of just how good the other players have been, he found it difficult to break into the side. And don't forget how good Daldinho is. Like, give him some time, give him the patience.
Oh my goodness, Lucas Roop.
Lucas Roop has turned into Lionel Messi there. He's taken it past 3 players and played it out. Hernandez, the bull.
Lovely. Lucas. Oh, that's a penalty.
Oh, no. It's a shout, though, but it's gone out for a corner kick.
Lucas Roop. Happy birthday to Jack Harper. The best birthday present would be a win. Look, I'd take a win.
Happy birthday, big man. Lovely to see you. Great to see it.
Okay, corner for Norwich. 3 corners we've had now. They've had 4. Okay, it's going to be Poeta to whip the ball in. It's a decent corner. And that will be another Norwich City corner. 4 corners apiece.
I don't know. There's something not quite right. I can't put my finger on it. Let me know in the comments.
It's the pitch.
Let me, comment in the comment section what you think is going wrong with this Norwich team at the moment. I know that sounds a bit harsh, but so far, we're not up to speed. Norwich City need to try something different. It's fallen to Max Aarons on the edge of the box. He's actually going to get his left peg round that. Oh, it's over the bar. It's a shot from Max Aarons with his left foot. Quite a rarity to see that. Narrowly over the bar.
Timestamp 38:20 for anyone watching. 38 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock in this game. FA Cup fixture, of course. Norwich 0, Barnsley 0 at Oakwell.
Jack,
Barnsley the better side so far.
You know what, Jack? When I agreed to do this, I had the genuine thought. I originally thought that this is going to be an absolutely terrible game. And then I thought, actually, you know what? We're going to steamroll them. But looking at this now, this is probably going to be a terrible game. It's so scrappy. Norwich City are not actually playing their style of football at the moment. Fark ball isn't happening. It's actually, quite frankly, it's hoof ball at the moment from both teams. We've just seen it there from Barnsley. Hoof upfield, back to Norwich in defence. Hoof upfield.
Yeah, it's pretty messy, isn't it? That's a heavy challenge on Lucas Roop there. Is it extra time if we draw?
Yeah, it is, my friend.
I'd rather lose it than go to extra time. I really would. Is it? No, yeah, it's not. There's not going to be a replay, is there? That's probably a good thing, though. That's probably
do you know what I cannot stand? Replays.
Yeah.
Replays can get in the bin. They're great for clubs. They're great for other clubs. I get that. But for Norwich City, they can just get in the bin. They really can. By the way, another player that's been debated is Ballymumba. Really looking forward to back in the fold, Jack, because he looked very, very good in the games that he's actually played in this season, and also pre-season. Looked brilliant, didn't he? So excited to see Ballymumba really properly.
I thought he was going to get a start today, actually.
Team, yeah, he's still isolating from COVID, is he not? Is he not?
He might be.
I thought so.
Did he have COVID? Did he?
I think that was the reason. Yeah, he had COVID. He was on the COVID list, and of course,
COVID list.
Get well soon to those Norwich players, and get well soon to anyone that's that's unfortunately tested positive with COVID at the moment. Feel free to get in touch, keep reaching out, keep supporting each other, people. Tough times at the moment, but we will get through it together, and Norwich City will get through this game if we buck our ideas up as well. It's still 0-0. Barnsley have got it in the Norwich half at the moment. It's 40 minutes and 55 seconds timestamp at the moment.
Numbers on the bench.
Numbers on the bench. Yeah.
Fumble by Tim Krul. That's a free kick.
Thank you very much for correcting me. Good to see that someone's paying attention. Paying attention. Yeah, good.
This is another one that we haven't. I've forgotten his name. This is embarrassing. Who's the chap we've just recalled on loan from USA?
Sebastian Soto, mate.
Soto. When are we excited to see him? If we're going to see him, like, what's the work permit situation?
I don't know what the work permit situation is, but what I do know is he's a baller. And do you know what? I've got such hunger to see a Yank like just bang goals for Norwich. Like, that really gets me going. Like, could you imagine the passion on Soto, like knee sliding in front of the Barclay and just kind of like ripping his shirt open or something like that? Like that, I live for a Soto goal in front of the Barclay. I really do.
Well, is it? I mean, there's going to be multiple next season, aren't there?
Oh, of course there will be,
to propel us into the top 10 of the Premier League.
Do you know what, mate? Do you remember after we beat Man City and we were 3 wins off top of the league?
Were we?
It was something mad. Like when we beat Man City, we could put like a run together and get into like the Champions League spot. Mental, isn't it?
That was a ridiculous day, wasn't it? Beating Man City.
That was incredible. Absolutely incredible scenes. And this certainly isn't incredible scenes. Barnsley forwards again. It's like watching a game of rugby at the moment. And actually, it's fallen to Barnsley.
Barnsley.
It's over the bar.
This is going to be one of them games where, like, in 2 years, you're going to see, like, it's just going to pop up Barnsley 1, Norwich 2, and you will have absolutely no recollection of the game whatsoever. There are certain games that, like, I don't know, I just see on social something. I genuinely cannot remember that happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely agree with that.
I don't know quite. I don't think anything's gone wrong so far. But nothing's gone particularly right.
It's just been a bit shit.
Yeah. I mean, all of Barnsley's chances have come from like outside of the box and have been straight at Tim Krul. But they have looked the better side, Barnsley. They're pressing high. They're not allowing us time on the ball.
Ball in our box as well on multiple occasions, Jack, and they're trying it again. They've got it in the box now. They pull the shot away, and Tim Krul saves it. It's gone out for a corner. Blimey, Norwich City riding our luck at the moment. Wow. Susanna George, friend of the channel. Krul is a hero. You're a hero, Susanna, for your Waitrose setup.
Very good. Very good.
With that, really, really nice to see you in the comment section. So Tim Krul back doing what he does best. Of course, we've had multiple goalkeepers this season. We've had Mickey McGovern, the Norfolk Buffon. We've had Big Bad Barden, and now we've got Tim Krul back in between the sticks again.
Yeah.
I love Tim Krul, mate. Absolutely love him. Like, genuinely, he is. If he's not already, he's definitely going to be a Norwich City legend when we win the league this season. 100%.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these players will be. You know, not many Norwich players have won. You know, 2. Well, touch wood. we hold on. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be.
Connor, actually think we struggle more with pitches like this where the ball doesn't move fast, doesn't help the Barnsley do press as well. Yeah, massively. Like, you have to take the pitch into consideration. 100%. If you can't move the ball in the way that you usually do, like, your game plan's ruined, isn't it?
Connor Butcher as well. No Armani, no Sinani. Oh God, here we go. Are we going to get the toilet man comments in the chat? Scotty Boy 22 says Timmy Cruel. Yeah, why not? Bunging the chance. We love a bit of that. I agree, Jack. I'm with you. Typical Norwich blaming on the pitch. I agree. Stop the blooming excuses and just start playing better football.
No, fair enough.
Nonsense.
Half time. Well, 45 minutes. That is a 45 minutes none of us will ever get back. 0-0 here.
We probably said about 3 things about that first half. It was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Eric,
we need to see a bit more second half.
And let us know your one-word half-time summaries, please. Get them in the comments now. And whilst you're doing that, Jack, I'll ask you, what's your one word to completely summarise that first half performance, please?
Scrappy.
Okay. Mine is shit. And here we go. Let's go to the comment section to get in your one word summaries. There's so many of them, and I'm going to get them up on screen right now. Local ballers, stale. Adam, dross. Jack, eggs. Mr. Radio Floyd, meh. Matt, shit. Seb, boring. Luke, dross. Nick, tosh. Stephen, dross. Chaz, dross. Big Bad Barry, quick. Yeah, it did go quite quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Tom's also dropping in the S-bomb. Lots of people are saying it's dross. It really is. I mean, by the way, this is like, I know this is the funny thing, right? We're saying this is dross, okay? Imagine what it's like watching Ipswich Town week in, week out.
No, I can't. I literally can't. I wouldn't do it.
I genuinely think like there needs to be a helpline set up for Ipswich fans to call up to help them, because I genuinely think it would literally ruin me.
Well, I think if, we're living in particularly tough times, and usually football is, one's
Right.
escape, but watching Ipswich Town would be the opposite, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally worse than reality. This is good from Mr. Harrison. A bit of optimism. Love to see it. Still fancy us to win 2-0. There's definitely goals in this game. Well, there's goals in this game. I think it's going to be one of them like scrappy headers from a corner that wins it. I can't see an individual bit of quality winning it. Dubai Canary saying, please skip. I think we've missed particularly Ollie Skip's driving runs today.
Well, you say that. Lucas Rip's done a couple of those.
Yeah.
To the quality of Skip, but I think Lucas Rip is filled the void relatively well. Actually, it has to be said. I think so far, I think one of the problems that we've had is but Barnsley have genuinely been, in my opinion, the better side. They've actually had the ball in our box so many times. They've kept us in our own half. But one of the things I've noticed is we're playing with Anel and PP. That's width, that's pace. We've set up our stall today to go and burn them down the wings. We haven't played it down the wings once. We've had a couple of moments where Max and Jakob Sorensen have done that, but arguably we want to be seeing Anel and PP breaking forwards and then cutting it back across the box for Jordan Hugill to get one of those lucky deflections or score another header again. That's what Daniel Farker's clearly set out his team to do today. But we've not played it out into the wing once, and so in my opinion, that's where we potentially where the challenges have been in that first half. But let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that. Let me know what you would do if you were Daniel Farker at half time. Would you be taking players off? Would you be putting players on? What would you be saying to the boys in the changing room? I'll tell you what, Jack, if I was Daniel Farker in the changing room, I don't even think, well, to be fair, I don't think I would have made it to the changing room. I would have fallen asleep on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else he can say, particularly, I think you're right. You know, we've got the wingers and we've got a man in Jordan Hugill who'll thrive off crosses into the box, and we haven't really done that at all. To be honest, though, we haven't really had the opportunity to. Like, Barnsley have just pressed us high. They've won the ball in good areas, and they've been the more threatening. The only opportunities we've had are from corners, and we haven't particularly done well from them. So work to be done. I don't think I'd be changing anything too much. I'd almost be willing to go slightly more direct to just alleviate having to play, ticky-tacky football on what's a really tacky, bobbly pitch.
I want to do a quick special announcement, actually, Jack, because I've seen quite a few people tweeting this on Twitter, and I just want to do a special shout out to that man here, Jay, at the Jay Dawson on Twitter, because he's watching his first TNC Watchalong today.
Hey.
So many people that are hearing about the TNC Watchalong and joining in the TNC community that is just such an incredible community, and we're very, very grateful for absolutely all of the. But it's so nice to see so many people trying the TNC Watchalong for the first time today. And actually, to be honest with you, I need to apologise to you. I'm really sorry because the game has been so bad that we've not had any goals to celebrate or any sort of. There's not even been really any sort of nice attacking play, is there, Jack?
No. Well, I mean, we've spent a good 15 minutes there speaking about eggs, and if that doesn't explain it, nothing will. Michael Worden, thank you so much, my friend, as always, for your super chat. He says Poeta offside. No, he wasn't offside. I think it was a human error from the linesman. I believe he thought that it was a Norwich player that headed it out. It was actually a Barnsley player who headed it out.
Was it?
So that was unfortunate, but nothing came of it anyway. So not the end of the world. And here he is, as always, Chrissy Dayton. Agree, Chris, but that's because Max and Jacob keep cutting inside. Jakob, sorry, keep cutting inside every time they pick it up. When they haven't, we've played in on LMPP and looked good. Yeah. Maybe that's something to change then. When our wing backs get the ball, what they do with it could be really pivotal in terms of, the end destination. Chris, as always, buddy, thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it.
Legend, Chris Dayton, everyone. Friend of the channel, absolute legend of TNC Watchalongs. Great to see all of the regulars in. Absolutely brilliant. Loads of comments. Great comment from Dubai Canary that I probably can't bring up, but I totally agree with you. Connor Butcher says Dowaldino. I prefer Lewandowski. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's a bit more of a mouthful. But yeah, I respect that innovation there from you, Connor.
Just looking, Chris, Barnsley 12 shots, Norwich City 2 shots. That's not something we were expecting pre-match, was it?
Sorry, say it again. I was sipping my Lakers.
Barnsley have had 12 shots.
Yeah.
We've had 2.
Yeah, we weren't. And how many shots did Barnsley get on target, Jack?
Quite a few.
No, we've been all right.
Tim Krul's made a few decent saves. Jack Harper, here he is, birthday boy. True story. My brother works at the training ground and made a carrot cake around Christmas, and Mr. Farker loved it.
Oh, intel. Hello.
Carrot cake lover.
Do you know what? This reminds me of Tim Close loved getting flapjacks from a
remember this story.
A very particular Norfolk-based supplier, and actually had them before every match day because he thought it was lucky. So there you go, little exclusive there dropped in from Jack. Thanks so much for your super chat, mate, and thanks for the intel. Daniel Farker likes carrot cake. There you go.
Carrot cakes are great. Nice. The great thing with the carrot cake is because of the nature of the ingredients, it's always very moist, and that's important with the cake. So I think that's why people love it so much.
You like it moist, do you?
I love my carrot cake moist. Absolutely. Chris, here you go. Here's your shots on target stat. Barnsley 7 shots on target, and we've had none. So that worsens.
Simon King's got his Simon King's finally got his first half one-word summary in.
Well, I hope it's a one-word summary of the football.
Oh, dude, you gotta laugh.
Oh, here he is. Cheesy Geezer is back.
Where is he?
I think he's coming with a joke, but That doesn't seem like the setup line. I think that sounds like the answer. So has anyone seen Cheesy's joke?
Oh, yeah. Go on. Oh, God. Try and hunt for it, Jack.
Can't find it. Cheesy just replies that the answer, or is that the question?
Cheesy's joke of the watch-along, and he's put it in, I think, but I'm struggling to find it. Maybe it's not. Great to see so many of you in the house today. 747 of you now, and that number keeps rising. Let's get to 1,000 people in here at once. We need you to do us a favour to make that happen, though. If you're enjoying this so far, if we're keeping you entertained during a pretty shambolic game, grab the link, chuck it in your Nodge group chats, and get all of your mates involved. And don't forget to give it a like on YouTube. I think Cheesy Geezer is actually here we go. No, I think he's putting in his joke. Where
Cheesy's halftime joke. All 750 of you. Also, halftime public service announcement. Hit subscribe. You'll be notified every single time we go live, and we're growing at a real rate of knots, which is lovely to see. So hit subscribe. You won't regret it.
No. Right. Okay. So Cheesy Geezer's joke of the watch-along. Here we go. By the way, Cheesy
Geezer, that profile picture.
Just confirm, Cheesy Geezer owns and runs the Cheese Struggle, the best cheese delivery business in the world, supplying all of the finest cheeses and more to all of the best restaurants in Norfolk and beyond. And his joke is: did you know being addicted to cheese is a mental condition? No, Cheesy. Last time it was so good. Oh dear. There you go. Mama Reeve's in the house. Big up, Mama Reeve. She says Cheesy Geezer's had 2 million acres.
Wow. This is great commitment from Reese. Hi guys, just back from a 2-week army course, and I'm straight onto TNC. Need a win today. There we go. Loves the army. Loves TNC. Reese boy, thanks so much. Good on you, son. Good on you. Kings Lynn Thai bloke watching in Thailand. Sorry, I don't know why I find that funny. Oh dear. Watching in Thailand, I think it's a great game. My mate, it's the FA Cup. Just need a fight. So I don't know why that set me off. It has. Oh, my earphones are falling out. Sorry, as you can tell, the football's not been great. Kings Lynn Thai bloke, great to see you. First time in, great profile picture. Brilliant to have you watching. Cheesy Geezer thinks he's met this Kings Lynn Thai bloke. Well, sorry. We're like little girls, aren't we? Crap.
Jesus, sorry. Wow, it's been a long first half. 700.
Right, come on, Rave. Pull yourself together. Come on.
771 of you in the house. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. Wow, Kingsley.
Sometimes I forget, like sitting at my computer. I mean, I literally sit here for like 8 hours a day. Sometimes I forget that there's times like now where we're live to 800 people. Anyway, you tuned in for Barnsley versus Norwich. It's half time. It's 0-0. We've got Kings Lynn Thai bloke. We've got Big Bad Barry. We've got Susanna. We've got all of the key personnel involved.
Kings Lynn Thai bloke.
And the man himself.
Yeah. Good. Right. Goodness me.
Right, what needs to change second half, Chris? Come on. This has been poor so far.
Okay. Second half for me. First of all, this pitch thing is a nonsense. Up the tempo.
It's not.
Up the tempo.
Yeah, but you can't up the it's like a flat, it's like a horse that loves firm ground running on heavy ground. It's not going to work.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Look, for me, if I'm Daniel Farke, first of all, I'm kicking the trolley over and I'm saying, I wanted this done 45 minutes ago. What the hell are you playing at? Okay. Then for me, and here we go, by the way, the boys are now coming back out onto the pitch. Chris Domagala, not with his whip, but with his hands, clapping the boys onto the pitch. And Tete walking out with Rapinoe now, and El Hernandez blasting out there. This is what we like to see, isn't it? And Ben Gibson solid as a rock.
I love that. I'm sure that Chris Domagala is an exceptionally well educated man with years and decades of experience in sport, but he's just laid a cone out and just got them to do a fun sprint around it. Like, that's not very in depth, is it?
That's what they do in Thailand, mate.
Yeah.
Good. Norwich City 0, Barnsley 0. Coming up for the second half now. Daniel Farke looks angry in his darker parka. Hands in his pockets, firmly, might I add. Striding out to take his seat in the dugout now. And here we go. Let us know what your final score prediction will be, please.
If you thought you were having a bad day, James Dunthorpe, whatever you do, don't buy a BT monthly pass. Paid 25 quid, still don't have access to the game. Tried to cancel, spoken to 7 staff members, takes 10 days to refund. Shambolic. And we thought iFollow was bad. James, hang on in there, son.
Yeah.
Hope you get your 25 squids back. I really do. Okay, right. George Hudson. Good to see you, George. 2-0 Barnsley full-time is his prediction. 3-0 Norwich, says Nick. 2-0 Yellow. Joel.
Go on.
1-0 Barnsley, says Jack. Come on, mate. Samuel, 1-0 Norwich. Kings Lynn are winning 2-0. There you
John
go.
Jarrett says Hugill bullet header. Yeah, why not? I'll have one of them. I'll definitely have one of them. Gollins Vlogs, this should be a 4-0 win for Norwich if this score turns up. Yeah, agreed. Well, that was my prediction. So far, it's not looking like Norwich are going to score more than 1 in this game. It has to be said. Barnsley, by the way, making a change at half-time, I think, by the looks of things, bringing on number 8 Kane. Unless I've been hallucinating. No, it's not. Thank God. I can't get over how bad Harry Kane was for us, by the way.
He was awful.
I can't actually believe we had him in a yellow shirt. And
he wasn't just poor at us. Like, he was at Leyton Orient, was he, in Millwall?
Yeah.
And wasn't, tearing trees up there, and then goes and becomes one of the Premier League's record goal scorers. It's phenomenal. Right. 1-0 Charlie, Tete Screamer. 1-0 Norwich says Rachel. 5-0 Norwich says Tracy. Great to see Tracy necking the Lakens. Liam, 1-0 Barnsley. Poeta own goal. There we go. The good news for Kings Lynn Tie Bloke is that Kings Lynn are winning 2-0. So if we win as well, it's a double bubble for him, isn't it?
To be fair to Lynn, they've got a massive Thai fan base, so fair play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know at least 2. Right, we're on the way. 45 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock in this one. Let's hope for a more energetic second half from Norwich City. There wasn't too much to write home about in the first half.
There was nothing to talk about in the first half. Absolutely nothing. So let's hope just Norwich give us something to talk about in the second half. Because so far, it's not looking particularly glamorous. And to be honest with you, this is a game that Barnsley can take if they want to at the moment. The
last time I was at Barnsley, we lost. So I hope that's not the same today. I mean, I'm not in Barnsley, so that's got absolutely no correlation as Daldinho whips in a corner. Dangerous, but headed away by Barnsley. Recycled it, once again cleared by Barnsley. Timestamp for everyone, 46:15 on the clock.
Trying some different stuff already. I was going to say 46 minutes 18 on my watch. Trying some different stuff already. Some different patterns of play. The Norwich City bench is there's lots of communication going on that bench already. Jakob Sorensen almost losing.
Jakob not there.
He does lose the ball.
Oh, dear, this looks
Barnsley
dangerous.
space on the edge of the Norwich box. Tete scrambling back. Norwich City backs against the walls at the moment. Jakob Sorensen, is a big tackle from Jakob Sorensen, the best left back in the league. And El Hernandez now doing his defensive duties, and Barnsley have lost it, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Kane, the substitute, has buggered it up already.
Do you think we'd make a good commentary duo?
No.
No, I don't either.
Hang on. I just have a Lakens, mate. Hang on.
The problem is, Chris Gorham, one of the very best in the business, he will have a lot of games like this where it's dead for 45 minutes or so, and he has to continue to talk about the football. We honestly, 5 minutes, if nothing's happened, we're on to pizza toppings and stuff. It's horrendous.
The difference is that Chris Gorham actually prepares.
Oh no, our preparation's exceptional.
It's all right.
I mean, you were on here 30 seconds before we were live today. I mean, you didn't even know Ballyman was on the bench. Neither did I.
Oh, you've got to laugh. You've got to laugh. If not, you'll cry. Barnsley with a corner kick now. It's number 4, Styles, the man with the horrendous Barnet, and that is not in the corner spot.
No, it's not.
Why the hell is the linesman?
Well, he's clearly blind from some of the first half decisions, isn't he? I'd like to know if anyone's. Well, I know that people are watching. Can I have your Barnsley away day stories? Because we had the Crofts. We had the Crofts really nice goal there, didn't we? 2003, there was a memorable game there. We lost a couple of years ago. Conor Hourihan scored.
Righty got vapes on YouTube says that his prep is to crack one open and load up.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant prep. Love that. Really do love that. There's a shout here from Lewis Atkins on YouTube.
Profile picture.
Stick Emmy on right now. Yep, why not?
No, I wouldn't.
Ewan Johnson, big shout on YouTube. A lot of caravans in Barnsley. What is going on in Barnsley? Like, seriously.
Oh, no, Hernandez, great play, unlucky. There's always adverts for caravans.
Do you know what I found? Preston was horrific for caravans. Honestly, there was caravans everywhere, outside the ground, even sponsored. There were sponsorship boards everywhere for caravans. Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Maybe they just love a caravan holiday. Hernandez has just been kicked in the face there. That's not ideal.
And the ref, hasn't called it? By the way,
no, we've got a free kick.
He's so up for it. What is that comment?
Yeah, I've got rid of it. Okay, corner. No, not a corner. This is a free kick. Whipped in by Puemezoa Poeta, back post. Jordan Hugill gets there. It's just wide. That was a half chance for Norwich. Jordan Hugill at the back post.
Seriously, questionable comments coming in the comment section. Welcome to the TNT Watchalong. 744 of you in the house. And that, by the way, that profile picture is from the Ipswich game when I think his debut when he wore those pink boots. He wore those pink boots, didn't he? And he just burst on with the pace.
Was that the game where Louis Thompson played for like 20 minutes with a completely ripped hamstring and still ran the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got carried off at the end. Barnsley, Corley Woodrow, he's going to be through on goal here. Slabhead Hanley's desperately chasing back. What a tackle by that very man just there. Slabhead Hanley, great tackle.
Brilliant defending from Norwich City. It's still 0-0, 50 minutes, 42 seconds on the clock. PP playing it back to Gibbo, out across to Tim Krul. Norwich City quite deep. Barnsley still playing the high press, aren't they, Jack? It's they're not changing their formation or their tactics in the first half. They think that if they stick to what they're doing now, they'll break the deadlock. And so far, it's hard to argue against it. Norwich City really struggling to actually, like, do you know, in like league games at the moment, Jack, we're often finding the likes of Vrancic, Cantwell
coming forward again there.
In those pockets of space in between the opposition's midfield and defensive line in their half. I can't remember a single time in this half where we've had on the edge of their box, pinning them back. We haven't done that in this game at all, have we?
No, we've looked really blunt. We've looked really blunt going forwards. And I don't quite know what I don't think we've got the ball to Onel and Poeta enough, and because we haven't got Cantwell and Buendia on the pitch, the creativity is slightly less than normal. Nothing has gone like terribly wrong. We just look a bit static. I think we'll be relying on either a bit of absolute quality or a goal from a set piece. Really, Barnsley looked the more threatening in terms of open play for sure, as you can tell by the shot count. It's been a scrappy game. I don't think either side will be too impressed with the way they've played. But as I say, I think patience is always key with this Norwich side. And I think I still think the pitch has got something to do with it as well.
If you say the pitch one more time, honestly.
Okay, this is a good move. Lucas Root getting it out to Poeta. Do something, PP. Oh, God, he's offside again.
Frustrating.
Stay on the side. It's not that difficult, is it?
Well, I tell you what, an Ollie Goodrich on YouTube, where's
miles offside.
Toddy's injured at the moment. But a key talking point, I think, is blooming heck do we miss Todd Cantwell today?
I think
badly. Like, it's just the Norwich team hasn't got any flow about it in midfield. Like, and I think Skip as well is a very obvious miss. Very obvious miss.
Great to see. Phil Jones just put my first Lakens order in. Thanks for the code. No worries. 20% off. Link in the description. Great beer. Brewed in Yarmouth. If you get the Encore, officially voted the best beer in the world in 2015 and 2018. Wow. Lots of calls to Buendia. Any interest?
Mate, I've plenty of interest because we need to win this game of football.
Would you risk him though in a FA Cup match against Barnsley?
I would, because
Lucas Root, hello.
Feed him, play it, give it, pass it, Tete. Oh God. Come on, you can't blame the pitch for that. It's not far enough. It's not direct enough. Lucas Rook there in so much space, and he passes it sideways to Tete. He's got two forward options to give it there, out wide either side. It's frustrating. Look, Jack, for me, absolutely get Emi Buendia on. Get this game over with, because you are right, actually, and it kills me to say it. You're right. The last thing you want is for this game to go to extra time, penalties, like. That is a nonsense. Get this game wrapped up in 90 and get those players wrapped up in cotton wool ready for the league again. So absolutely get Emi Buendia on and win this game of football. It is as simple as that.
Yeah.
Another Dubai Canary has been speaking a lot of sense today, and they're speaking more sense now. We are missing the mayor too. Absolutely, we are. It's such a shame. Of course, Kenny McLean also on the COVID list. Unfortunately tested positive.
Yeah, I really hope he's back for. Is it Borough next up?
Yeah, me too. And he has been in the engine room with Skip, hasn't he? And he's been monumental, Kenny McLean, in the last couple of games, hasn't he, Jim?
Oh mate, he's been probably our best player in the last 3-4 weeks, for sure. I really hope I'm not reading the comments right.
Clear it. Shit.
Yeah, Barnsley. It was coming. It's that man, Styles. 1-0 Barnsley. Didn't deal with the cross. Didn't deal with the shot. Barnsley lead this game. It's been a really poor performance so far from Norwich City, and we find ourselves behind, Chris.
Bloody Nora. It was coming. Like, it really was coming. We've not improved at all. Like, really, Norwich City haven't moved at all. And what's frustrating is, and I know it sounds absolutely mental, we'll go into the defensive display. What's frustrating for me, Jack, is we've just had a brilliant opportunity to at least get something on goal, yet we decided to play the sideways pass. Lucas Rupp and Tete together there, combining, not working. It's gone all the way back to Barnsley, and to be fair, we've stood off and they've scored. And let's push this back now. It's a cross that should be stopped. Max Aarons does everything he can to clear. And El Hernandez, he's slipped as he's lost his man, and then the defence just literally isn't there in the middle of the box. I wouldn't
nice finish, actually.
I would say it's horrific defending, but I'd say that it was definitely coming, and Norwich City deserve to be 1-0 down. They really do.
Yeah, definitely. Barnsley leading in this game. Styles, 56 minutes on the clock in this one. Lots of work for Norwich to do. We haven't really even threatened. Barnsley have had the run of the play. That certainly reflects the game. 1-0 to Barnsley. I mean, I really don't want extra time. So we almost need to score 2 goals here in the next half an hour or so. 56 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Welcome along to the TNC Watchalong for this FA Cup 4th round encounter. The last game, of course, in the FA Cup was Coventry, and we pretty much had that wrapped up by the 20th minute. Different story here. Norwich struggling. Barnsley have been good. It has to be said.
This is an important comment, I think. This is what I've been crying out for all game, as Barnsley have an attack on the wing, on the edge of the box. They've got a cross, and it's off Tete, and it's gone for a corner. It's shit defending. There's no other way of saying it there. It's poor from Tete there. And Barnsley have won themselves a corner. This is important. Need a gear change. Step it up. This is what I said I'd be saying at half-time, mate. You know, the boys haven't been at it today. You know, and if Daniel Farke needs to put on one of his key men to change it, put on one of your key men to change it. Don't sit back and be reactive. Be proactive and try and do something with the game and not let the game swallow you. And this is exactly what's happened here to Norwich City. It's a corner to Barnsley. And of course, the ball is outside the box again.
That's an awful corner.
Right, come on, Norwich. Bring the bloody ball forwards. Slap a hand. That's a Norwich City free kick.
It's been flat, hasn't it? It's been really flat.
It really has. It really has. You know, but to be fair, genuinely, and it really does kill me to say it, Barnsley have been the better team.
Oh, yeah.
The better team. Like, they've looked more dangerous. Although we've had more possession for the majority of the first half, they were certainly more dangerous than us. I think they've got their formation right. They're getting shots on goal. Contrasting with Norwich City, we're not carrying the ball forwards. And you know what? And I don't want this to seem like I'm not trying to single players out here, but what I would say is, for me, and let me know in the comments section if you agree or disagree with this, please, genuinely, because I'm interested. Lucas Rook alongside Tete doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Is that because Skip and McLean have been so good?
I think there is.
Contrasting it with this is obviously going to be less.
Of course, absolutely. There's an obvious contrast there. But for me, Lucas Rook and Tete are almost too similar. You know, PP there again, trying something too fancy. Just keep it simple, man. Hold possession and try and bring the ball upfield. Barnsley are playing really good football in the moment. It has to be said.
I'm really not sure if I don't want to slag him off. Like, I just haven't seen enough from Boheta.
Michael Johnson, completely agree. No creativity. This is what I'm saying, mate. Like, get Emmy on, because I don't think Lucas Rippen. Look, I respect what both of those players are and do for this team, but together alongside each other don't work.
Go on, Boheta. This is better. Oh, that rhymed. Good cross. Oh, it's too deep. It'll find Max Aarons on the right hand side. Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi.
Cut it. Pen. Oh, the red bottled it.
He slipped, didn't he? I think he slipped.
Maybe.
Was that a penalty, people? Let me know.
Has Daniel Farke got this wrong today? Peter Reeve is in the chat on YouTube. Says poor from Farke. Is that in terms of substitutions, or is that in terms of the lineup? To be honest with you, Dad, for me, that team that Daniel Farke started today should absolutely have done the job. And they've
It's not done yet.
Well, I know, mate, but it's been it's been shite for 60 minutes now. So don't be giving me this. It's a fine lineup. Like, you have to. The players need to take responsibility here. Daniel Farke has played, for me, absolutely a good enough team to go and get the win today and proceed to the next round. Barnsley there, air kicking it. They're number 9. We get away with it. It's so lucky. It's fallen into the edge of the box, Norwich's box. Barnsley have a great chance to make it 2-0, and it's not gone in. And Norwich City riding on their luck, 0-0. Jakob Sorens.
We need a goal. I think next goal wins this. If Barnsley go 2-up, we've got no chance. If we get back into it, I think we'll go on to win. It's just been one of them games where we just haven't looked good enough. That's a lovely ball for Boheta. He can get in behind the defence with his pace. He will continue on. He finds the cross.
Much space. No one's there.
No one. No, he hasn't delivered. It's not the fact that no one's there. There were people there.
Both, yeah. Both.
Once again, Weta can't find. It's so frustrating.
People, what I'm really interested in is, of course, One Football sponsor the show, the TNC Watchalong. Go on One Football, download One Football now, and let us know what the stats are in this game so far. I'm really intrigued to know, particularly in midfield, because for me, if Daniel Farke has a genuine interest in, this does not look good. Jordan Hugill is holding his hamstring, his left hamstring. He's on the floor.
Oh, God.
He's pulling a face. You know he's a tough cookie, Jordan. He says he's pulled it. He's saying I've pulled it on the floor. He's now laying back on the floor, and the Norwich physio is trying to...
let's bloody hope that Pookie's fit for the next league game, because Hugill's done his hammy. What strikers have we got on the bench?
It should absolutely be 2-0 Barnsley, by the way. And that wasn't.
No, it's not. He doesn't touch him.
You don't reckon he's touched him there?
No.
You're as bad as that linesman, mate.
Norwich in trouble here. 1-0 down. Hugill has pulled his hamstring. Or is he just getting a little rub down?
I mean, can't blame him, can you?
So it's going to be Omatoy. Oh, Buendia's coming on. My goodness.
Yeah. Oh, and Skip is coming on as well.
Wow, this is punchy from Daniel Farke. Clearly wants to progress.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's
right. While this is going on, I'm going to the toilet. 63 minutes 11 seconds would win TNC pissing bingo today.
We are going to score now 100%. So that, just to confirm, people. Substitution has come on 63 minutes. Emi Buendia has come on for Anel Hernandez, and Oliver Skip has come on for Alexander Tete. Daniel Farke wants to go through to the next round of the FA Cup. That's very obvious from those two substitutions. Two of our most prized assets, arguably, being played now from Daniel Farke. The Barnsley goalkeeper has it just over his box at the moment, launching it up to get things back underway. Let's see what the comment section is saying. Pete Reeve. To be fair, this is Barnsley's cup final, playing the best team in the league. Absolutely it is. And of course they're going to up their game, and they've got nothing to lose. That's the thing. And to be fair, I have to give credit to Barnsley. They have been the better side, and they're showing it here. Oh, it's narrowly gone out to play. Tim Krul now with the goal kick. Yeah, agreed. We've needed Emi for a long, long time. And clearly Daniel Farke has indeed listened to the chat and listened to the TNC watch-along. Michael Hoffer, of course, of Hoffer and Webb, the finest legal entity in the US of A. Hello, Michael. Good
today.
Evening, or hello, whatever the time is in America right now. He says Jack in the toilet equals Norwich City score. Well, not anymore because he's back. But yeah, in the last watch-along, that is indeed what happened. 827 of you now watching the TNC watch-along today. Thank you so much for your support today. Really appreciate it. If someone could give me an update on the Ipswich game, that would be much appreciated. I really want to see them lose to Peterborough today. That would be nice. That would put a smart...
We've got Buendia, Skip, and Tyrese Omatoye on the pitch now, haven't we?
Yeah. So the Norwich City Twitter account have confirmed that just 16 seconds ago, on the 65th minute, Tyrese Omatoye has come on for Jordan Hugill.
Well, that's really not good news. About if Hugill's done his hamstring, that's what, minimum 4 weeks, isn't it?
Well, he's saying I pulled it, and footballers know their bodies. So for me, that gives me a little ray of hope already. So hopefully, well, it does, because footballers know their bodies, right? And if he's shouting saying I've pulled my hamstring, I trust Jordan Hugill knows his body, mate. So, but let's see. Look, I'm trying. I thought Emi had done himself there, but he's not. He's just tried to stick his foot out for the ball, and the Norwich team now desperately trying to feed Emi Buendia. Actually, it's very obvious. Skip also prowling about the midfield, looking around, trying to dictate play, but he's not got the ball yet, and neither is Emi Buendia. 66 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Norwich City have played a ball forwards. It's almost gone through for Emmy, but it's not quite.
Wendy is almost playing as a striker here now, isn't he? Pajeta down the left-hand side. Can he deliver something special? He'll get the cross in. And once again, that's to absolutely nobody. Luke, thank you so much for your $4 super chat. Tyrese appreciation super chat. Yeah, Tyrese is on the pitch. How wonderful would it be to see him on the score sheet today? Yeah, not good news about Jordan Hugill. If you're just tuning in, Hugill limped off with what looks to be a pulled hamstring, and we're 1-0 down in this FA Cup clash against Barnsley. Styles the scorer for them.
It's not looking good. Norwich, but mate, we've not been at it all game really. And but look, I'm really excited for Tyrese. This is a big opportunity for the youngster now. To come on and make a name for himself. Not too dissimilar to a very young, I think it was either Jacob or Josh Murphy against Watford all those years ago in the Cup away from home. So, look, who knows? This might be Tyrese's time to shine. If he bags a couple of goals here, he's going to be officially a Norwich City fan favourite.
This has been the difference today. Barnsley breaking forwards there, and they had literally 5 men.
Yes,
to choose from. When we've broken, it's been just Pajeta or just Hernandez.
Yes, and they're finding space and they're breaking forwards with venom, Jack. There's tempos there, which is exactly what I've been saying. This is a very good shout from Matthew. This makes this more important now. Don't forget that Sebastian Soto has been recalled. Should work permit allow, this actually might have been a stroke of genius and very, very fortunate timing in line with Jordan Hugill going off injured just now. Stuart Webber / the Norwich City recruitment team making the decision to, of course, recall Sebastian Soto from his loan abroad. We've brought him back. We're waiting on permits to be sorted, but that seems like a ray of light as well, Jack. He might be straight in the mix, which is a hell of a shout, I know, but. I'm sure that all of the Norwich City fans, not only in the TNT Watchalong chat, but also at home, will be behind Sebastian Soto to go on and deliver for Norwich City as soon as possible. Lucas Rupp now trying to keep the ball in midfield. Barnsley have pressed incredibly well today, and I find it incredibly strange that I'm actually complimenting the opposition so much, but that should speak volumes of just how well they've done today. But still,
they did that at Carrow Road as well, and it was only a bit of class from Buendia, wasn't it? That was the difference that day.
Norwich City still have the majority of possession. Not that matters. We've actually got the exact amount of possession as it is minutes on the clock at the moment. 69% possession for Norwich City at the moment, and 69 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Norwich City still 1-0 down to Barnsley. Let's go to the comment section. What are people saying? Peaky, NCFC, hello, sir. Good to see you in the comments, mate. Miss you in the Barclay. He says this season is arguably the biggest in the history of the club, brackets financially, and we go and try a cup run. I'm not actually quite sure what you're trying to say there. I think you're trying to say, yeah, I agree with your statement. Yes, it is arguably the biggest in the history financially. I
think what Peaky's saying is like, it's so crucial that we go up this season, and we're in a really good place. Like, why risk it? Posh are beating Ipswich. That has cheered me up. Come on, the Posh.
Get in there. And here we go.
Here we go. Norwich City coming forward. This would be a glorious minute if Puemo's up ahead so can get the ball in. And he can't find a player.
It's a terrible cross. Jack's absolutely lost it. Just like Ipswich.
How many times does he need to get in a crossing position and then not deliver?
I understand your anger and frustration. I do feel sorry for your chair right now, but look, mate, PP here, the crossing has been a shambles today. It has been very, very poor from PP. Has to be said.
He looks so lost. He looks like an urban fox, like scampering through London. With no idea where to go.
What an analogy. Look, PP needs more time.
I'm really happy about Peter.
There is some intel here from Andreas Maites on,
Please say it's Luke Chambers.
Ipswich own goal, he's saying. Yeah, please tell me. Please tell me it's a Luke Chambers own goal. At least if we go out in the cup, we can all laugh at Ipswich. Yeah, not good. 71 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. Skip playing the ball forwards through Tyrese. PP. Rick Fee plays the ball out wide. Number 10, Daldinho cross into an empty box. One's there again, but it's gone out to the other side of the box. Maxi Aaron's the Barcelona-bound boy. He plays it back. Edge of the box. Skip. Back out to Maxi Aaron's. He's looking up.
Oh, Maxi.
Man, brilliantly well, and it's a right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Norwich have still got it. It's gone all the way out to Jakob Sorensen. Norwich now, real good spell of possession and play from Norwich City. This is where we want them, Jack. This is what Norwich City need to do. Keep Barnsley on the edge of their box. We've not done this all game. This is where Norwich City come into life. Brilliant stuff from Norwich. This looks good. Oliver Skip playing it out to Slabhead Hanley, into the mixer to Rapinoe. Skip, twists, turns, back to Rapinoe.
Come on, boys. This is better. There's a bit of punch about us now. Lucas Root coming forwards.
Come on, brilliant! Oh, it's an absolute shocker! It's an absolute stinker! Oh my God, how has he missed? How has he missed that?
Absolute garbage in front of the goal.
Mate, that is a shocker. I'm so sorry. Get him off. That's a shocker. That's an absolute stinker, that is. That is such a big chance, and he knows it. PP's got his head in his hands, and let's watch this back now. It's cut across the box. It's a dummy from Daldinho. PP in so much space. It's hit the underside of the bar, would you believe? It's not bounced over the line. It's bounced in the 6-yard box, and Barnsley now on the attack. It should be 1-1. Norwich City should have just got...
He should be hitting the target, shouldn't he? I mean, the keeper's kind of done well to charge him down, but...
It's poor. It's very, very poor from PP. I'm not going to hide from that. Absolutely deserves the criticism there. It has to be said. If I'm Daniel Farker, I'm now pulling him off. 860 of you now watching the TNC Watchalong. The misery of Norwich City 0, Barnsley 1. It's a great... And
we needed that goal because...
Yeah, he did, mate. And it would have done in the world of good as well. It would have done in the world of good. And yeah, Dubai Canary, poor PP. I know, yeah.
Barnsley coming forwards here. Oh, that's offside.
But, you know, we've got the quality ready there. And, you know, that's a shocker. It has to be said. You know, Jack was just, you know, hitting his chair in frustration over that cross. And then, you know, it's a very, very big chance. You know, PP's found himself in loads of space. He's got loads of time. It's not in the corner of the goal.
Come on, PP.
I really hope he delivers here because he's going to be under fire from the Norwich fans. If not, he's giving it away again. Get him off. Get him off.
How is any more subs? Can we?
Daniel Farker not pulled him off. I don't understand how he's still.
How many have we got?
Oh, fucking hell.
We've used 3.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we might have 5. I don't know if it's the same as the league. Jack Scott says, no, I'd rather lose it than extra time. No, I don't like.
Come on.
Extra time's not beneficial for anyone.
Apart from the TNC Watchalong.
This is good from Jack Scott. Bring Mumba on for Puemas Poeta. Bally can produce quality crosses. Yeah. That we can make another sub if we want to. Thanks to everyone who knows far more about football than me. This is great. You know, in life, there's always someone worse off than you. Aidan Townsend. Let's all laugh at Ipswich. Agreed. Well done to Posh.
This is a really good shout from Danny on YouTube. By the way, 10 out of 10 profile picture. Team of people we go. Josh Martin scores that. Jack, should Josh Martin be starting over PP?
I don't know. I think, oh my God.
Barnsley, loads of space, loads of time. They found it in the box. It's a shot on goal, and Tim Krul's a massive save from Tim Krul. Norwich City hanging on to this game like a thread now at the moment. It's 2 chances there for Barnsley in the 75th minute. 53 seconds of that on the clock.
Better.
Surely,
come on, PP.
Please to God, we've got to score!
Oh,
God. Oh my God! How have we not scored?
Oh man, what a pass from, I think it's Rupin to Bohetta. Bohetta decides on the right move. It's Buendia. He's stretching. It's blocked.
How has he not scored again? Get him off, mate. He's got to score that.
Vrancic and Martin coming on. My goodness, we really are throwing the kitchen sink at this.
Good, because it should have been about 10 minutes ago. He's got
I can feel a goal. A goal's coming.
He has got to score that.
Well, he passed it, wasn't he? He's chose the pass.
I can't get my head around that. I'm really sorry. I cannot get my head around how we've not scored there. That's an absolute.
It was 2-on-1. Pochetta into Buendia. Buendia strikes it straight at, I think it was Styles who scored the goal. Welcome anyway to all 874 of you. Podemos Wild Pochetta is sending me to an early grave at this rate. Let's hope he can make up for it.
Here we go. This is where the comment section.
Yeah, here we go. Come on, boys and girls.
Boys, yeah, I love that. Ols Palmer, I feel a goal coming.
Absolutely. Martin to take the corner, whips one in, deep, cleared.
Places the punch. Barnsley are desperate to get it clear. Oh, and they've hoofed it again. Norwich City are 1-0 down. It should now be Norwich City 2, Barnsley 1, by the way.
I think, having seen the subs, we're basically now playing a 1-9 formation. Like, Vrancic is on, Martin's on, Omatoy's on, Buendia's on, Pochetta, Hernandez, just everyone.
Absolutely, honestly, I have no idea how Norwich City have not scored one of those two chances. Yeah. Huge chances, both of them, and both of them have fallen to PP. Daniel Farke's kept his faith in him. It's actually very brave from Farke to do so, I believe. So let's see what happens here. Will PP repay Farke for his faith paid in him? 78 minutes, 26 seconds on the clock. 892 of you now in the house. Let's get it to 1,000 people. Do us a favour if you've enjoyed the watch along today. It's kept you company during a shambolic game. Grab the link, get it in your Nodge group chats, and get as many people in here as possible. And let's try and enjoy the final few moments. Hopefully, it will be an exciting few moments of the game, and Norwich City will go on to win this game. But it's falling away from us very quickly, Jack. Just 12 minutes of normal time remaining before additional added minutes going on. PP, it's Jakob Sorensen there, frustrated tackle there, not winning it. Barnsley now breaking forwards, mate.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've created, like, we've been poor, but in the last 10 minutes we've created the chances to at least be level. So Farke will be disappointed. We've been wasteful in front of goal in this second half.
And I don't blame Daniel Farke for this today, genuinely, because the team that he put out in the first place was good enough. And PP, that's the sort of both of those chances are the sort of chances that you dream of as a footballer, falling into the box, and to miss both of them is that's his confidence shot, and I don't understand why Daniel Farke's kept him on, to be honest. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not good enough. Loads of comments coming in now at the moment. The chants have started. Adam, an underrated gamer as always, getting in your chants. Love to see it. Many.
Great save by Tim Krul.
Tim Krul, yes, it is a great save, Jack, indeed. Barnsley again. Keep putting on the pressure, and it looks like at the moment it will be Barnsley playing. I'm pretty sure Chelsea in the next round. Sorry to say it, not looking good.
Is that? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, what? Yeah. I mean, I felt the pain of being knocked out in the FA Cup by Chelsea, once already, so I don't need that again. That was a really good save. Tim Krul's been excellent this game.
Yeah, Tim Krul has been good, actually. Not much he can do about Barnsley's goal, to be honest with you. All of the Norwich players have stood off, and
Vrancic with like a scorpion kick to clear there. 80 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. Norwich trailing. 1-0. We need 2 goals, and we are certainly going for it. Buendia's on the pitch. Vrancic is on. All of the big guns are on now, other than Pukki and Cantwell, who are both injured. Norwich want this. They want this badly, but they haven't been good enough today, so they might not be getting what they want. Barnsley, once again, pressing really well. Norwich win the free kick.
Yeah, mate, I can't see us unlocking the door. We've had 2 great chances there. I'm sorry. Maybe the comment section needs to lift my spirits a bit, but I just cannot. I can't, honestly, I know I'm repeating myself, but I just can't believe we've missed both of those chances. Like, that's absolutely shocking.
Oh, go on. Buendia. This is really nice from Buendia. He's done him. Go on, Poeta.
You don't lose that ball. He's lost the ball. Mate, what is he doing on the pitch? How has he just fallen over himself? Oh, God, man. Do you know what? I actually really like PP. Like, I really believe in him. So much latent potential in that player. But what I just... by the way, mate, that's it. Like, for God's sake, like...
I tell you what, it was excellent from Buendia. It shows the levels that Buendia is at in that moment there, doesn't it?
Exactly. Emi Buendia manages to carve an opportunity open, which is what he's been brought on to do. But PP's still on the pitch and he's bloody Bambi on ice at the moment, mate. He's falling over.
Yeah. Jack Scott with a nice little stat here. Krul keeping us in the game on his 100th appearance for Norwich City. What a brilliant player he's been for Norwich. 100 appearances. Great work from Tim Krul. Yeah, he's been good today. Barnsley have been the better side, and we're almost lucky to only be trailing by 1, although we've had good chances and we're coming forwards again here. Can we find something? Max Aaron's down the right. He'll cut back. He'll find a cross to no one. Poeta on the ball.
Good.
Buendia.
Good.
Buendia will find Jakob Sorensen. Still got it. Come on, Norwich. Come on.
Josh Martin. Brilliant. Love Josh Martin. Good stuff. Emi Buendia. Twist. Turn. Finding players in pockets of space now. This is it. Right. This is for Norwich now. This is the attack. Josh Martin. He takes 1 man. He takes 2 men. He's taking 3.
Wrong way.
Come on. Skip.
Come on, Jakob.
On the edge of the box. Get a ball into the mixer, boys. Come on. Frustrating stuff, this for Norwich City. 83 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Attempts on goal today, by the way. Barnsley 15, Norwich City 5.
Look at that, though. 10 shots on target for Barnsley. Norwich, none.
That says it all, doesn't it?
Wow.
And it's abysmal considering the chances that we've had. It has to be said. I'm not going to dance around it, Jack. You know, I know it's the FA Cup and people say they don't care. I care. You know, Norwich City and this team today were good enough to absolutely take this team to the carpet cleaners, you know.
It's so annoying, as well as probably, well, we haven't lost yet, so I won't say that, but losing Jordan Hugill for what's going to be at least a month is incredibly painful, because he was just starting to hit some form. We don't know how much longer Pukki's going to be out for, which would leave us with, is Ida fit? Ida's not fit, is he? I don't know who's fit and isn't fit anymore. Completely lost track of it.
The good, brilliant stuff, and it's great defending from Grant Hatley, slabhead himself, who's won the ball back straight away. There, he's got in front of his man. Norwich City now, lots of possession at the back, lots of muddy shirts. Norwich City have dug deep. By the way, Daniel Farker's going berserk on the touchline now, unless that's the Barnsley manager. I think it's Daniel Farker. He wants more from his team, and the team are giving it to him. Tyrese putting on the pressure now. He's won a throw-in for Norwich City. It's brilliant work from the youngster who's won a throw-in in a great area of the pitch. PP.
Come on, Vrancic.
Go on, Mazza. See, this is it, mate. Win a free kick. Mario Vrancic can put this in top bins. But will we do that? Oh, that's a foul on Emmy there. Yeah. Isn't it? Yes.
We haven't had a shot on target yet.
Are you sure? That Barnsley player, Kane, is saying to the ref, are you sure? Yeah, he is blooming sure.
That's horrible.
You've just put 2 feet through the back of Emi Buendia. I cannot stand cheating. Calm yourself down. Right. Norwich City, you've got a free kick. in a good position. And
I would take a shot on target at this point. I literally don't want much anymore.
100%, yeah, 100%. You know, and we've got two players that can do the job here.
Come on, boys, let's do something fun. Come on.
Emi Buendia looking for a cross here, Jack. He's not going to shoot. It's Emi Buendia standing over it alongside Max Aarons. Players lining up at the back of the box. It's a shocking free kick. It's not even over the first man. It's p-rolled onto the floor. Norwich City deserve to be out of the FA Cup. It's as simple as that.
Well, let's look at the positives. It's an unwelcome distraction gone.
You can't sugarcoat this. It's not good. The only thing that's keeping me happy is Ipswich are losing to Peterborough.
Yeah, and it's a league game, so that's important. And they're similar positions in the league. Anyway, come on. We might have a sea shanty song at the end, so that's something to be positive about. We're nearing 1,000 viewers. That's also something to be positive about. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. It's really important to us. It's completely free. It means you get notified every time we go live. And it feels like we're literally live every day at the moment. Football is relentless. We're going to be live again next week. Thankfully, league football will be returning as Norwich are kind of tinkering about with it at the back at the moment. Susanna can't fathom why it's not working today. Look, some days it works, some days it doesn't. It'd be boring if it worked all the while, Susanna. That's what we've got to look at here.
Blimmin' heck, what are we playing out there? We're trying to play it out of the back, playing way too close to ourselves. And Barnsley, you know what? I feel like, you know, I seriously respect Barnsley for the way they played today. From the beginning right up until this minute, they've not tired. They've kept a high press. They've kept the tempo in their game. They've tackled us. They've buffed us about the pitch. They've played some quick football. Fair play to them. Honestly, fair play to them. It has to be said. Fair play. Norwich City.
Yeah, look, some days it just doesn't work. And Barnsley aren't a bad side. Like, granted, the team that we've put out should have been enough to beat Barnsley. But they gave us a really good test at Carrow Road, and it was an individual bit of quality from Buendia that beat them that day. And they play similar to Daniel Farke's sides, like very high press, and they're doing okay. And it's the FA Cup. Like, we weren't going to win it anyway.
I know. What? Oh, mate. And yeah.
I agree from this, though, from David. Really missed Cantwell's composure on the ball. I think the joy of Cantwell, certainly in the last month, is his ability to drift across the pitch. And, like, at all times, he's finding something. He's doing something. He's busy. And I haven't seen that from anyone today. And when we have got in dangerous positions, and we have created chances, we've had a 1-on-1 and we've had a 2-on-1, and we haven't even converted them, not even a shot on target registered from both of them. So, look, we've been a little bit wasteful. The Barnsley goal was a bit scrappy. Nothing's gone majorly wrong. This certainly isn't a cause for concern. But is it an hour and a half I've thoroughly enjoyed? Probably not.
Probably not. It's been shocking, mate. It's been shocking today. Norwich have not been at the races today. The only man that's played really well. Oh my
God!
You know what? That was spooky. I was just saying the only man that can hold his head up high from the performance today is Tim Krul. But Tim Krul almost there lost the ball to leave his goal completely empty for Barnsley to break through. And I don't know how the linesman's not called that, because Norwich,
that's literally 7 foot out of play.
Daniel Farke.
Are we going to see a late goal here?
Daniel Farke is literally laughing at the linesman, and I agree, because like Norwich have just had the ball out of play there, and like the linesman's not even spotted it. Guy, seriously.
You know what? I've just had this feeling that we're going to score.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah, with 3 minutes added time, half a minute in, I feel like something's coming here. Sorensen.
Tyree.
Oh, unlucky.
It's just not falling for us now, is it, mate? What is that from Ben Gibson? Oh no! Who's that? Was that Skip? Oh, it's a shocker, whoever it was. I think it's that. That's an absolute shocker there.
Another corner.
played it into Barnsley there. It's really poor. Corner kick to Barnsley now. Yeah, I think it's Gibson there. It's a very rare mistake. He's kind of flicked it up in the air, and it's almost gone through on goal for Barnsley there.
I don't quite. Yeah, maybe I do actually. Julian Scott. Don't forget how many of these boys haven't had training or decent game time in the past weeks. The defence, you can't hold that excuse to, because they have played every game. I guess the midfield has completely changed, and well, so yeah, going forwards where we have looked poor today, there's probably something in that, Julian. The midfield, especially like Tete and Root, haven't had bad games, but they just haven't had the impact that Skip and McLean have, and that comes with game time. So maybe this has been helpful solely for that reason. Poeta trying to get in behind doesn't. Good clearance. 1 minute of this game left. 92nd minute. 3 additional minutes on the clock.
Oh boy,
have the ball deep in their half, but
create one more chance. Tyrese trying to hold his man back, and no one's up supporting him, and he's lost out. It's unfortunate. Skip straight back into, I think it's Jakob Sorensen finding himself. No, it's Vrancic ahead of Dan.
Oh, he's offside. Right. Slabhead Hanley. His head was offside. The rest of his body was onside. Anyway, that's that probably.
Very, very frustrating game. Norwich City, very frustrating. Not been at the races today, not held it in midfield. Defence has been relatively resolute, switched off for the Barnsley goal, but it's going to happen. The reason why this game hasn't worked for Norwich today is, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's just the truth. PP has 2 massive chances and he messes them both up. I can't sugarcoat it. Yes, like, we should give him a break. We should give him some more time. We should be patient with him. We should be backing him. But I'm not going to lie, like, it's been cool. And there we go, full time. Barnsley 1, Norwich City 0. They proceed to the next round of the cup.
Get your one-word full-time reviews in for that. Norwich City exit the FA Cup to Barnsley 1-0. Jordan Hugel's injured. That's probably the main frustration from that game. Not losing. I don't really care that we've lost in the FA Cup. The performance wasn't horrendous. It wasn't great, but the fact that Hugel's limped off with a hamstring isn't great. Okay, let's get through some of these comments. Greeno, great to see you. Hard to take a 1-0 loss in the FA Cup. Greeno's an Arsenal fan, so he knows exactly how that feels. We've got a super chat from NCFC Dons. Watching this makes me realise how much we need Emmy, Todd and the Mayor, the Skip, and that's half the team, Dons. Really, really poor today. Yeah. Look, Emmy gave us a bit of something when he came on. Todd, we missed desperately. I think his ability to drift across the pitch is crucial. I think the big two, though, are Kenny McLean and Oliver Skip, who have been the engine room, haven't they, in the last few weeks? They've been absolutely brilliant. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Mario will be back. The Mayor will be back for the next league game. And Oliver Skip's, of course, fit. So there will be a lot of changes for that next league game. Hopefully, as well, Pookie's going to be fit, because if he's not, then it's probably going to be on Matoyi starting, because Hugel's now injured. Love this from Paul. On with the league. Completely agree. We're top of the league. We're having a laugh. Who cares about the FA Cup? Okay, let's get some one-word reviews in. Marion Tooley says rubbish.
Nanny. That's my nanny, that is. Hello, nanny.
What race course is that at?
It says rubbish. I think it's Burn. That's oh God, where is it? Yes, Fakenham. Yeah. I think it's Fakenham. Yeah, well done. Hello, nanny.
Hello, nanny. Good to see you. Christopher Rayner, suboptimal. Optimal. I think that's 2 words. Is it? Yeah, you're not having that, Christopher. Sorry. Lovely dog as always, though. Ben Alpers, you can read that. Not going to say it. Seb Adams, poor. Sean Esker, I like this. Out hustled. I love the look of that dog with his scarf on. He looks like a dog that's wise beyond his years. Emily Hayes says repetitive. Interesting. Ollie Taylor, Poeta is our new Van Wolfswinkel. Slight difference, Ollie. We didn't pay $8.5 million for Poeta. I think Van Wolfswinkel's a tiny bit better as well. Tom Cairns says Dowell wasn't very good. Look, Chris, we've lost 1-0. Is this just a case of writing it off, moving on, being thankful that we haven't got cup competitions to worry about now? Or are you genuinely upset?
Well, I'm genuinely upset, and that's because of Hugill. I think if we lose that game and we don't have anyone injured like Hugill, then I can accept it. But I can't accept that today because Daniel Farke's played a good enough team, and they've not. Do you know what, Jack? They've just not come out. They've not come out the second half out the gates at all. Like nothing changed at half time. Nothing changed. Not necessarily talking about the personnel, because I still believe that Daniel Farke played the right team today. But look, I feel like I'm a broken record here. The story in Balamory is the reason why we didn't win that game is Emi Buendia carves out an amazing chance for PP, and he misses. And he missed a great chance when Dowell did a fantastic dummy. PP finds himself in loads of space and he's trying to get a shot away and he hits the underside of the bar. Like, that's the reason why we lost today. I'm not going to blame our defence. That's the simple truth. We need to.
Is the only way to cheer up from this a rendition of the TNC Shanty remix?
I think so. I think we're going to have to do that, aren't we? So for the people that haven't been here for the whole game, in light of the TNC Shanty being launched, Paul Davis, the fine man himself, created the TNC Shanty, recreated it with the right chords and everything. It's like it really is something else. It's something of beauty, and he's reproduced it, and it's currently out. And we're trying to work out how to put it on Spotify and iTunes as we speak. But it is on SoundCloud at the moment, and I will be dropping the link. I will be dropping the link out on social media later. So if you do fancy listening to it, then you can. But yeah, look, hopefully this cheers people up. Should we play it, Jack?
Hit it, yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We were once a team in the Premier League. We go by the name of Norwich City. And injuries hit and of our shitting down the chip we go. So may the element come to bring us goals. It's a plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back in Carrow. Never had to do this before. Staying come side like a roll on pole. Cheering seats with the Watchalong. Come back where we belong. So may the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back at Carrow. Well, we kept one hell of a team. I once proved there a rep would be. Tuck and well and his flowing locks and thick pardon in goal. So may the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back at Carrow. Falco Bowl in the Premier League. If I asked you, you would say yes, please. Let's stand together and sing this one, this crazy song from home. So now the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back at Carrow. Once was a ship that took to sea. The name of the HMS Barnsley. Captain Father at the helm, so off to the Prem we go. So may the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back at Carrow. So may the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun. One day when the COVID's done, we'll be back at Carrow.
Amazing. Amazing.
We'll be back at Carrow.
We'll be back at Carrow.
We'll be back at Carrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Davis Paul Davis, massive fan of the Talk Norwich City Watch Along, has officially reproduced the TNC shanty.
Genuinely really good.
And it's now on SoundCloud, and I'll be dropping the link out on social media later. So make sure you're following at Chris Revo if you fancy downloading it, giving it a listen. There you go.
Brilliant. There's little else to say when we end on such a high.
Absolutely. Anyway, on to the league we go.
And we'll be back at Carrow.
And hopefully we can forget this game very quickly.
Oh, mate, I'll have forgotten this in about 5 minutes. I've already forgotten the first half.
Oh, dear. Paul,
anyway,
thanks, lads. Thanks, Paul. Top man.
Paul, if anyone doesn't know, Paul was the sound engineer for the Wes and Russ live podcast we did. He's such a good helping hand with things we do, and genuinely wanted out of his own time to remix Chris's sea shanty sing along. So great stuff.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to every single one of you that's joined us for the TNC watch along today. The FA Cup special, it wasn't so special, but it was great to get you guys together. Of course, the best Norwich City community on the internet by a country mile. If you've enjoyed today's watch along, give us a tweet so we can chat on there. We are at Talk Norwich City, hashtag NCFC. Make sure you're getting everyone involved in the conversation, and we will see you. When will we see? When's the next watch along, Jack?
I don't know. Let me have a look. I think it's next Saturday. I don't think there's a midweek game. Yeah, Saturday. Oh, it's an early one on Saturday, 12:30.
Oh, blimey. Well, I better start drinking at breakfast then.
Yeah, at 12:30 against Borough, and then away at Millwall, just down the road from me, at 6 o'clock on the Tuesday. There we go. Cherry beer and fish. Oh, that sounds good, cheesy.
I love that. I think that's the recipe, isn't it? I mean, I think, you know, it's all about recovery for Norwich fans now, isn't it? So get yourself a greasy takeaway or something like that.
I think, you know what? When people said, like, what's for tea? I really could eat some fish and chips tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Cherry beer sounds like a horrendous hangover, by the way.
I tell you what, Cheesy Geezer loves the cherry beer, mate.
Is that the Belgian monk stuff?
Yeah, he's drinking it now as we speak.
Gee, that's punchy. I mean, look at him. You can tell he loves a cherry beer. Right.
Cannot wait.
One last thing to say. Please don't eat eggs on pizza or burgers. It's not worth it, people. Thanks very much for watching today. We really appreciate it. We'll see you again next Saturday for another live watch along. There'll be content throughout the week on the TNC YouTube channel. We're out of the FA Cup, but we're top of the league, and that's all that matters. Stay safe, stay well, love each other, and we'll be back at Carrow Road.
Soon may the element come to bring us goals and plenty of fun.